Yo, what is up everybody? It's Afriking back at it again. And before I even start the video, I just want to say rest in peace, Bill Russell, GOAT, top 10 greatest basketball players of all time, Mr. 11 rings, so many rings he can't even count on his fingers. Man literally had to put 2 rings on his pinky, bro. Rest in peace to one of the best basketball players to ever exist. Now, to be honest, I didn't really want to make a video on this because I've even done it with like other deceased people who've unfortunately passed away because like it kind of comes across as milking and like I don't really like to be that type of person just make a RIP video just for some views. So that's why like when most people die, like I tend to not make a video on this, not because I don't care, but because like I don't want to milk the situation. But the main reason I'm talking about this is because so much people like I don't know, like they're being hella weird and like I'll explain it. Like for example, like I've seen people try to discredit like Bill Russell's wins, saying like, well, he fought janitors, therefore his 11 rings don't really count. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, just stop. Like, you're not funny, bro. Alright, it's mad corny. Like, I understand. Fine, there were probably like more bums playing back then, but you gotta realize this man Bill was literally up against Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain was dead ass, like literally one of the best basketball players. Hell, he was probably the best basketball player at that time, and Bill Russell was still competition to him. And on top of that, they didn't have Wilt have Jerry West. I'm not too sure, but you can't just completely discredit Bill Russell. Like, yeah, I guess quote unquote janitors were playing during that time, but at the end of the day, like they didn't really have that many rules, so we couldn't call fouls 24/7. And if we're gonna discredit Bill Russell's win, then we're gonna have to discredit LeBron's fourth fucking bubble win, his little Mickey win. And on top of that, Curry has a whole fucking Avengers team for a basketball team. So we're gonna discredit that. Like y'all need to stop being on dick, bro. I hate people that do that shit. And they try to discredit dead man's rings. Like I understand this time was easier, but don't start talking shit the second they die. Like that's hella corny, bro. Like I don't fuck with that. And also like there be like people like kind of gassing Bill Russell too much. Like let me show you. Like for example, when I went to the ESPN page, let me go down and see what they had this. Yeah, this picture. See, I fuck with Bill Russell, man. Rest in peace. But they try to say he's the most important person to ever put on a basketball uniform. I'm like, come on, bro. You're doing too much. Now you're trying to make every single basketball player feel kind of a little bit worthless, bro. Like you can't just say that shit. Like, that's hella disrespectful. He's the most person to put on the. He's the most important person to put on the basketball uniform. Like yes, he's a goat. I will not deny that. He's top 10. It doesn't matter what your top 10 is. There has to have Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Bill, Will, um, Michael, of course, and I think 4 more people. Everyone has the same top 10 list. It's just it's worded different. If you have Curry in your top 10 list, just stop talking about basketball. But like, yeah, this statement alone, like I think that's doing like that's some saying like, bro, relax, come on now, chill out, like. Bro, y'all doing too much. Like, yes, he is definitely one of the best players, but don't try to say he's the most important person. Like, well, let's name a famous like fucking Drake for example. Is he the most important person to ever walk on this planet? Like, relax, bro. He's not Jesus, and that's one thing I don't like. Like, people either try to bring down the person once they're deceased, or people gas up the person too much. Like, dude, that is hella weird, bro. Like, I don't even know if Bill Russell will fuck with this shit. Like, you're doing way too much, bro. Like, you do not need to put he's the most important person to put on a basketball uniform ever. Like, so what about the rest of the NBA players? They're not as important as him. Like, come on, bro. I know, rest in peace to Bill. I mean, yeah, Bill Russell, but like, y'all are doing way too much. But I don't want to drag the video too much. Like I said, I don't like, covering these type of topics because people like to use it as farm views and only use it just to like get attention. I don't like doing that unless like I actually have something to talk about. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Hopefully we don't have another Jacksepticeye situation. If you guys don't know, you can watch my previous videos. I highly doubt it's gonna be that bad, but we're probably gonna have like probably what's his name? a Technoblade situation, or maybe even a fucking nah. There's no in hell we're gonna have a J Station 2.0. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's best if you don't know what I'm talking about. Like these niggas are sick, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. These people are evil, bro. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Rest in peace to Bill. Please don't be disrespectful in the comments. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I free out.